Stop and learn. Stop and learn. Hey, stop.
Stop and learn about our God each day, and discover how to live your life the best way.
Tell me how.
Read the Bible, take time to pray. Listen to what God has to say as you stop and learn about our God each day.
G'day there. Arnie here again from Arnie's Shack. And this is the Worship Project. Great to have you and your family back as we investigate and discover more about our amazing God and how much He loves all of us. This week, we are looking at the topic of persistence, not giving up. So we just have to have a look at one of my all-time favourite Bible stories. It's found in the Bible in Joshua 6, verses 1 to 27. Let's have a look at it.
Looking toward the city of Jericho, the Israelites could see its massive protective walls. There was a well-trained army of experienced soldiers guarding the city gates, and also positioned on its towering walls, weapons aimed and ready for any unwelcome intruders who dared to approach. This was the city that God had promised the Israelites. From where the Israelites stood, though, without God on their side, their position looked hopeless. But God had a plan, and He told His plan to Joshua, who then told the plan to the Israelites. The day had arrived, and long before dawn, the Israelite soldiers were dressed and ready. The priests blew their trumpets, and the Israelite army approached the city of Jericho. The Israelite army marched all the way around the city. Then they marched back to their camp. The people of Jericho thought that was a bit strange. Were the Israelites scared when they saw how strong the walls of Jericho were? Had they given up? The next day, the Israelites, with the priests blowing their trumpets, marched all around the city, then back to camp. On the third day, the fourth day, and the fifth day, the sixth day, the Israelites did the same thing. Marched once around the city, and then returned to their camp. The seventh day arrived. The soldiers of Jericho were lined up on all the city walls ready. The gates of the city of Jericho were securely locked. The Israelites marched all around the city, but instead of returning to their camp, they marched around the city a second time. Then they marched around a third time, a fourth time, and a fifth time, and a sixth time. What were they doing? The soldiers of Jericho wondered. The Israelites marched around the city of Jericho a seventh time. When they had marched all the way around, they stopped. The priests gave their trumpets a loud blast. Joshua called out to the army, "Shout! The Lord has given us this city!" The soldiers yelled in their loudest voices, "The Lord has given us this city!" Then a miracle happened. With a deafening rumble, the walls of the city of Jericho began to collapse, and the Israelite army was able to rush into the city, defeat their army, and capture the city.
What an amazing story. Nothing is impossible with God. He can make a way when there seems to be no way. You can always trust God, and when you choose to follow Him, you will always be guaranteed to be on the winning side. Don't give up. Keep persisting. Anyway, our time is up for today, but I will look forward to catching up with all of you again next time on the Worship Project. So take care, stay safe, and God bless.
Learn about our wonderful God each day.
Stop and learn. Hey, stop.